Good morning, all of you. I'm Nirmiti Dasna and I'm from Vikramshila National College. Okay, let's move to my presentation. My presentation is about electricity. Okay, let's talk about what is electric current. Electric current means flow of electric charges through a closed circuit, and the path that the electric charges are flow is known as electric circuit. Always, the electric charges flow from positive terminal to negative terminal. When we connect a bulb to a circuit, the bulb will illuminate, and when we connect a motor, the motor will rotate. The reason is that the electric charges are flow from positive terminal to negative terminal through the circuit. Now I'm going to talk about methods of connecting several cells and bulbs. There are two methods. They are series connection and parallel connection. Series connection is known as when two or more cells are connected one after the other, and according to the series cell system, by increasing number of cells, initial voltage can be obtained. According to the series bulb system, by increasing number of bulbs, the brittleness of the bulbs decreases, but we can increase in number of cells, initial voltage can obtain. Now I'm going to talk about parallel connection. Positive terminal of all the cells are connected in one point and negative terminal of all the cells are connected in another connection is known as parallel connection. In parallel connection, by increasing number of cells to it, the voltage can't change. But the special thing is that in parallel connection, each cell supply less current, but the collection of current supplied by cells are equal to current supplied by one cell. Now I'm going to talk about parallel bulb system. In parallel bulb system also, by increasing number of bulbs, the brittleness can't change. Here the bulbs are light will all must in same brittleness. Now I'm going to talk about difference between series and parallel circuits. You can see in series circuits there are only one path to flow of electric charges, but in parallel circuits there are multiple paths to flow of electric charges. You can see clearly the difference between series and parallel circuit. In here, resistors, bulbs and cells are arranged in series manner and in parallel manner. Now I'm going to talk about simple electric circuits. Normally we use equipments made with simple electric circuits. I'm talking about in here electric torch and light decoration. When we take light decoration, for the purpose of light decoration we use LED bulbs, wires and cells. In here the cells and bulbs can be arranged in parallel or series manner. Here you can see there are some diagrams of simple electric circuits. Now I'm going to talk about electric torch. Electric torch consists with dry cells. The dry cells are arranged in series manner. The dry cells consist with chemical energy. The chemical energy help to produce electricity. In electric torch, when switch pushed forward, the gap between conducting connectors get lost and the bulb will illumination. The parts of the electric torch is bulb, reflector, dry cells arranged in series manner, metal spring switch, and all are covered within a plastic cover. Now I'm going to talk about current controlling component. On various occasions, it is necessary to control current flowing through the circuits. In here, I'm going to talk about switches and resistors. Firstly, I talk about tap key. If we need to connect the tap key, we can press the ending B to contact X and Y each other. Then it allows an It helps to travel electricity through it. Tap key, also known as one-way tap key, because tap key is used to let the current to flow only one direction. If we need to connect the plug key, we can fix the plug rod between two metal blocks. If we need to disconnect, we can remove the plug rod away from the two metal plugs. Now I'm going to talk about resistors. Resistors are also very important current controlling component. Resistors are the components that made with the property of resistance. Resistance is the obstacle to flow of electric charges through the circuit. Copper is a good conductor of electricity. Copper has very low resistivity, but the metals like nichrome and manganese have very high resistivity. Therefore, they are used to make the resistors. You can see there are different types of resistors. Now I'm going to explain some resistors. Firstly, permanent resistors. Every electric component has an exact resistance value, uh, are known as permanent resistors, and the fixed resistors are the resistors that made in the laboratory with the certain fixed values. When we talk about variable resistors, they are the resistors that made by connecting several cells to vary the current flowing through it. Now I'm going to talk about rheostat. Rheostat is a variable resistor. In rheostat, resistance is directly dependent on the length of the conducting wire. To obtain high current, it should be decreased in length. To decrease the length, we can move the slide. If the number of turns are low, we can produce high current. The reason is that in here, when number of turns are low, resistance is also low. If resistance is low, it helps to produce high current. Next resistor is LDR. It means light dependent resistor. LDR are the resistors that change their resistivity when the intensity of light falling on it. When light rays are fallen onto the it, its resistance decreases. But when light doesn't fallen onto it, its resistance is very high. Now I'm going to talk about soldering of tools. Soldering is the purpose that should we do very carefully. In here, when electricity is applied to the electrical booth, the top of the booth get heated and it applied to the soldering lead. Then the lead is melted. After that, melted lead is applied all the joints of the circuit. Uh, Soldering tools are the electrical booth and soldering lead. You can see there is a diagram of soldering. Next, household electric appliances. Uh, Normally in our daily life we use household appliances to do our daily activities more efficient and economically. Uh, Thus the electrical powered equipments are known as electrical equipments. In here, when we using electrical equipments, there are some facts that should be pay attention. They are selection of an appliance to suit the need, selection of an efficient appliance, and use those circuits and appliances without damage for the user and the other members. Okay, this is the end of my presentation. Thank you all of you to listen to me.